Good evening. Maybe since there was a gap of nearly for about 4 days continuously, my good friends are not there today in the meeting. However, this will be my concluding meeting on time management, and I'll be posting it on the Facebook so that others can take a look at it. I want to share. Yeah, this is what I wanted to share. See, in many of my time management seminars or even in the personal counseling, people talk about what they call as the tension. In this episode, concluding episode on time management, I want to stress on this and couple of other slides also. இப்போ ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் எதுக்கு வருது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரெண்டு ஆக்சிஸ் வச்சுப்போம். ஒன்று வந்து difficulty axis. The other one is called resources axis. இப்போ ஒரு வேலையை நான் செய்யணும், ஒரு ரிசல்ட்டை நான் கொண்டு வரணும் அப்படின்னா அது எவ்வளோ டிஃபிகல்ட். இப்போ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், ஐ எம் நாட் அ பிக் கிரிக்கெட்டர். ஐ நோ ஐ ஹவ் பிளேட் கிரிக்கெட்டர் இன் மை ஸ்கூல் டேஸ் அண்ட் காலேஜ் டேஸ். இப்போ நான் போய் ஐ வாண்ட் டு பிகம் அ பேஸ் பவுலர் and I want to bowl at 150 degrees, 150 kilometers per hour. It is highly difficult. So in the 0 to 10 axis, I will rate it as not at all possible. And in this axis, we have resources. I don't have the skill. I have not spent my time. I have not spent my money. I have not made use of the coaches, people. So, zero this is difficult, and this is what I call as the panic zone. Supposing I'm forced to play cricket for some reason, and I'm forced to be a pace bowler, or let us say I'm a regional manager of a marketing company, or I'm a student studying in the board exam. Normally, na 70-80% வாங்கிட்டு என்ன போயிட்டு சென்டம் வாங்கணும் அப்படின்னா this is called the panic tension zone. என்ன காரணம்? I have not spent my time as a resource. I don't have the skill. I have not contacted the people to give me that mark. You see this. This is very, very easy. So in this XY axis, it is somewhere here. It is very, very easy. I have this time, I have the money, the skill, the people, but I am taking up a line of least resistance. This is called the lazy zone. Now I am a student in a school. I can easily score 40%. And I continue to work at 40%. Where my skill is there. My skill is 10 out of 10. But I take a very easy job. In this case, panic zone, if it continues, I will resign my job and go away. In this lazy zone, if I continue to be there, I will be terminated. I will not pass. I will be neglected. I will be rejected. நம்ம எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும் நார்மல் ஜோன். இந்த நார்மல் ஜோன்ல ஹாஃப் டிஃபிகல்ட், ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட வேணாம். அண்ட் வித் ஹாஃப் மை ரிசோர்ஸ் ஐ ஒர்க். எனி டாங்கி கேன் டூ தட் ஒர்க். There is a saying in English, horses and donkeys should not be treated together அப்படின்பாங்க. So what is so big about it? Anna, it is also possible that okay, I don't have much ambition in life. I will continue where I am. But don't expect miracles in your life. So, what is my thing? I don't want to resign and go away. I will be dejected. I don't want to be a lazy guy. I don't want to remain in this normal zone. The only way is to reach the challenge zone and achieve success in life. The பாத்தீங்களா என்ன வித்தியாசம்? The same job which was a panic and tension zone because I did not have the resource. So I worked on my resource. I invested time and money and skill and sought the help of people. And ultimately, the same thing, which was a panic zone, became a challenge zone. Or I'm a lazy guy because I accepted jobs which are very, very easy. அதே நான் என்ன பண்றேன்? I will step up my own output. So that is what is called. So this is what I want to discuss in the next 10-15 minutes I have. I read a beautiful book by Gary Keller. It is the name of the book itself is called One Thing. The name of the book itself is called One Thing. You can order it in the Amazon also. It's available. One Thing the book. Every day we need to ask ourselves, what is the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will become easier or unnecessary. Maybe when I post it in the Facebook, you can make a note of this question, which I found it in the One Thing book. ஒரே ஒரு வேலை பண்ணணும், அந்த வேலையை நான் பண்ணிட்டேன்னா வேற ஒண்ணுமே செய்ய வேணாம், செய்ய வேண்டிய அவசியமும் இருக்காது. ஒரே ஒரு வேலை. What is that one thing? Let us say that I want to write a book on time and thought, and thinking and time. ஒரு 800 பேஜஸ்க்கு ஒரு புக்கு எழுதணும் அப்படின்னு நான் முடிவு பண்ணேன்னா நான் பண்ண வேண்டிய ஒரே ஒரு வேலை என்னன்னா, all the other things you set it aside and focus only. Why do I take these two slides now? I already talked to you some time back. I'll go back to where I started. So I have already completed, list all your goals and set correct priorities. Long term, medium term, short term, பண்ணியாச்சு. Organize your week and day, I have already discussed with you. Breakthrough issues, what is the best possible use of my time right now? Organize myself, I have already discussed, and do it now. So I'm going to, I want to sum up, I want to conclude this time management because in the first 1, 2, and 3 கணக்கா நம்ம கரெக்டா பண்ணிட்டோம்னா the rest of it becomes very, very easy. Breakthrough issue அப்படின்னா that is the one thing I talked about. ஒரே ஒரு விஷயம். What is that one thing which will make a very big difference in my life? That's called breakthrough issue. Whether you are a student or executive or a teacher or even a leader or a politician, ஒன்றே செய்க, அதையும் இன்றே செய்க, அதையும் நன்றே செய்க. நாளைக்கு முன்னாலும் படிச்சது. What is the best possible use of my time right now? ஒண்ணுமே வேணாம். You take a paper and pencil and a calculator. ஒரு நாளைக்கு நம்ம எவ்வளவு நேரம் டிராவல் பண்றோம்னு பாருங்க. If you see on the early morning 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, பாத்தீங்களா, you will find lot of company buses going, and all of them will be seated. Many companies also give a AC comfort. 45 minutes minimum. There are people who travel 1.5 hours. Bombay la poningla 2 hours travel la onnume illa. So you take a calculator, 365 days into 60 minutes போட்டுக்கோங்க. 365 into 60 minutes. You will find so many minutes. I take my calculator, 365 days into 60 minutes. It comes to 21,900 minutes in a year. That divided by 60 will give you 365. That you divided by 8 man hours. You calculate it. Just 30 minutes, 60 minutes a day, every day 365 days, so many minutes you are traveling. Some people travel more. Actually, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. Other traveling. On work, we may travel to some other country, some other states, some other city. All these things are time. Similarly, you take waiting time, waiting for a bus, waiting for a train, waiting for the meeting to start. In fact, I was waiting for the meeting to start. I did a couple of my own work. Waiting for the doctor. Next time when you go to a clinic or a dispensary, find out how many times. So that's why long ago, in the beginning of this series, I asked you to log your activities for 1 full week or 10 days, morning 6 o'clock to night 10 o'clock. எவ்வளோ நேரம் traveling, எவ்வளோ நேரம் waiting. That is also time. That is why I am talking about what is the best possible use of my time right now. Having discussed this, let me go back today where I started. And that is going to, so I go back to where we started. So tension we discussed. And then Gary Keller, what is the one thing? This is the question which I wanted to make a note of it. In fact, I printed it and kept it in a very conspicuous place in my house. I ask this question every day, and I ask this question every day morning, and I ask this question every day before I go to bed. What is that one thing that I should do today, which if I do it every day, will make a tremendous positive difference in my life? The time illa, that's a myth. In fact, I said that is a fallacy. All of us have time. Whatever may be your role in life, student to teacher to executive to profession to politician to anything. Did I do that today? For example, I make it a point to make at least one video every day. Today, I had some time. I went and made a video about an integrated, 4-year integrated, focused mentoring for 9th, 10 plus 1 plus 2 students. Every day, I make a video consistently. That brings me to the link between talent and success. If you look the whole point we were discussing the last couple of weeks, time management. In fact, we started it saying self-supervised students. And then we started talking about how do we mentor the children and how to communicate with the children. How do we communicate with each other? Ultimately, it boils down to our talent. I was reading a beautiful book where the name of the book is Grit, G-R-E-T, Grit. I don't know whether, yes, I have a copy of this book here, Grit. The sum and substance of this book is, we have the talent, all of us have the talent. Talent is natural. He gives a beautiful comparison. Let's say I have a pencil, lead pencil. And if I do not sharpen the pencil, what is the use of this? The lead which is inside the pencil is waiting to be sharpened. So all of us have the talent. But we don't do anything about it. So there are two factors. What is the talent you have? And are you going to work? What is the perseverance? Hard work. Focused hard work. We work very hard. But are we focused? Is very, very important. So in this book, there's an elaborate discussion that anybody, given anybody, we can unlock the potential and come up. So you can mark our talent and then evaluate it under two heads. Make a note of it. Once you see it on the Facebook, maybe you can make elaborate notes also. What is called passion? Passion. Passion. In the other axis, you find out your perseverance. Perseverance means vidamuyarchi, todar muyarchi, consistency. I may have passion to sing. I may have a passion to train. I have a passion to mathematics. I have a passion to meditation, teaching, cricket, chess. But if I don't measure well in the perseverance, the passion, the talent that I have is useless. So I want to conclude the time management series with this note. Look at your long-term goal, your medium-term goal, your short-term goal. Find out how well you are organized on a week or a day, and how organized are you on an hourly basis. Understand what your priorities are. Is it urgent? Is it important? You may remember the matrix we discussed. Urgent and important, which is the crisis square. Urgent but not important, which is the quick square. Neither urgent nor important, the waste square. Important but not urgent, the planning square. That's what we discussed. I also discussed about self-initiated or others initiated, self-controlled or others controlled. Successful people are those who initiate themselves. Either you work and live up to your dream, or you live somebody's dream. That brings me to a beautiful idea I came across. Warren Buffett gave. Warren Buffett, the richest man on planet. Warren Buffett. I conclude this time management series with this exercise for you. You take a piece of paper and list all that you want to accomplish in life, long term or short term. Let's say I want to write a book on thoughts and time, or I want to purchase a dog and train the dog. I want to participate in dog shows. I want to learn a particular instrument. A couple of days ago, I saw an online class on flute. I love flute. Or I say, I want to reach 1 million subscribers on the YouTube. Or I say, I want to start, let's say, a Montessori school. So I can go on list depending on my passion. So list all the 20 things you want to do in your life. You can spread it the next 6 months or the next 5 years or 10 years. So you can have my 1 week plan, my 6 months plan, my 5-year plan, my 10-year plan. And the 20 ஐட்டத்துல you mark on a rating of 0 to 10. On a 0 to 10. That is 0 means okay, பண்ணலாம் அல்ல பண்ணவே வேணாம். 10 கண்டிப்பா பண்ணணும். How keen are you? The keenness score. The maximum you will have is 200, but you are not going to do all the 220 items. And once you are rated, take the 5 which you want to accomplish at any cost. For example, I definitely want to reach 1 million subscribers on my YouTube channel. I have close to 70,000, 71,000 now. I want a 10-fold increase, maybe 15-fold increase in the next 1 year to come, let's say, or 2 years to come. Adamari, only 5. And Warren Buffett says, focus on this 5. Don't go anywhere on that 15. And the 15 தூக்கி வச்சிருங்க. You know what happens? We have too many things on our plate. And we don't have too much time. The time is frozen. Time is not infinite. But we want to have infinite number of goals without reference to time availability. We have only 365 days. We have only 168 hours in a week. We have only 24 hours a day. Only 60 minutes an hour. Only 60 seconds a minute. Let us be very, very clear. Who may be, you may be anybody for that matter. And so you find out where do you sign up. So with this, I conclude the time management series. And since I was away a couple of weeks due to various factors, I could not complete even earlier. I'm sure you liked this session and looking forward to meeting you. I'll be traveling extensively the next three months. I will announce when we will continue our Zoom meeting. All the best. Thank you very much.